Hill Climb Racing 2 is a very great game, created by Fingersoft and released in 2016. But did you know that Hill Climb Racing 2 is losing popularity in the last time? Today, I will talk about it. I am not going to say anything like Hill Climb Racing 2 is dying, because Fingersoft is banning legit players and that's all. I started playing this game in 2020, and I am actually a very experienced player with a great skill. In this video, I want to say my honest opinion about it. So let's get started. Hi Leo, why are you sad?
Hi Potato. In your most recent video, you asked your viewers if they want me in more videos. Unfortunately, they didn't answer this question. So in this video, you have to say everything alone.
Okay, I understand. Because of this case, I created this map. Using it, I will tell you everything what I think, starting from the most common things. Let's start with the first category. In almost every game, to be a better player, you need to progress and unlock new things. In Hill Climb Racing 2, these things are vehicles and maps. In the very first versions of Hill Climb Racing 2, you could buy things using your coins. Later, they changed it. Now you must also unlock a specific rank to buy a vehicle. But in the very recent version, Fingersoft added the blueprints. To get them, you have to complete quests. You can spend them to buy vehicles like monowheel or snowmobile. Blueprints are very hard to get. New players have to grind for weeks or even months to unlock these vehicles. Recently, game developers added them in the public events, but it still doesn't change too much. Speaking of the public events, I want to say something about them. To beat public events very fast, you need to get as many points as you can. But new players almost always can't get many points due to their skill. Also, to play them, you have to use tickets. You only have 4 tickets every day. You can have 1 more by watching an ad, but you can also refill them by spending gems. In 2023, Fingersoft changed refill cost from 20 gems to 60 gems. For new players, this change is very bad. Unless they have a VIP, then they can refill tickets a couple times a day. In the progression category, I want to speak also about adventure. In the late 2022, Fingersoft added the adventure tokens. Now, to buy adventure maps, you need to collect tokens instead of stars. Many new players don't have a skill or even a basic knowledge about adventure. While the best players can get hundreds of tokens and can double them with ads, new players can get only like 15 tokens per run, and probably they won't watch a 30-second ad to double them. You can also earn tokens from the public events or from the featured challenges, but like with the blueprints, it doesn't help a lot. Let's move on to our next category, which is pay to win. Every game have to earn money. In Hill Climb Racing, 2 developers can make money from the VIP, gems and bundles with the skins. Skins in Hill Climb Racing 2 are very controversial. Pay to win skins like a green Formula or a violet Superbike have different physics than the other paints, which means you can't go for the certains records if you are free to play. If you didn't see it before, new vehicles are only available in the public events, but you can also buy them with money. Yes, Fingersoft made it possible to skip the public event and get the vehicle instantly for paying only some money. You also get a nice skin for purchasing a vehicle. But the most shady thing about this category I left for the end. You probably never heard of this, but I saw that Fingersoft almost always ban people that bought something in the game. After the ban, these people come back to the game and spend more and more money to get back everything they lost. Speaking of the bans, let's move on to the next and the last category on the list, which is the community. Almost every game has hackers, but they are banned very quickly. But in Hill Climb Racing 2, hackers can stay for over a month on top of the leaderboard, and Fingersoft don't do anything about it. Many competitive players are quitting because of it. The official Fingersoft's Discord server has 4 community managers, but they almost don't talk at all, and because of that they don't engage with the community. They should talk with us what we think about the game, what we like to fix or see in the new updates. The only thing that these managers are doing is pinging everyone for an art contest, which almost nobody cares about. Very big problem are also the pit crews. If you don't know, a pit crew is someone that do something for the Fingersoft. Many of these people are pit crew only for moderating official Fingersoft Discord server, which gets like 100 messages every day. I also heard you can get pit crew for hosting a tour tournament, and only people that are friends with a pit crew can get it for doing this, which is hilarious in my opinion. Fingersoft is also recruiting a less pit crews than a couple years ago. By the way, you can subscribe me if you want. Maybe Fingersoft will see this video and start recruiting pit crews again. Pit crews are also testing new updates. before Fingersoft releases them. Less pit crews means less testing, which means there are going to be more bad and unfinished things. There are some pit crews that aren't interested in the game, and they approve every new update. Because of that, things like a CCV or a Nitro got added. There is also a small problem with the custom tracks. People are making custom tracks only for fun. They aren't going to be rewarded for making custom maps like in Fortnite. It's discouraging players to make more maps. The same problem is about the tour tournaments. Only for official Fingersoft tour tournaments you can get reward, but in order to make it, you must be in the top 3 players, which is very hard to achieve. That's all the things that are ruining Hill Climb Racing 2. But how we can put the game back on its track again? I think developers should fix all possible to fix glitches. Next, Fingersoft should make something about the pit crews that are testing the new updates. They should test a lot more to don't make the same mistake that they did with the Nitro, which made a lot of players to quit the game. Also, competitive scene of Hill Climb Racing 2 should be something more than just getting a good place in the leaderboard. Top players should be awarded with a reward. Maybe Fingersoft should add a rewards for the seasonal leaderboards.
That's a great idea.
Wait, Leo, what are you doing? Aren't you sad?
I'm not. I pulled myself together. I just wanted to add that Hill Climb Racing 2 is about the fun. We shouldn't hate developers. We should make everything we can to save the game, because our fun is the most important thing and we can't lose it.
You are completely right.